Joining me now is Byron Carroll of CarrollWoods RV Park and Grapefull Sisters Vineyard, located here in Guideway in Columbus County. Thanks so much for being with us.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, so you've been showing us around before we started our interview here, and you have a lot to offer. Tell me how y'all started. When did you open up CarrollWoods?
Sure. CarrollWoods got started in 2008, Nathan, and we did it because we wanted to get into a different pace of life. My bride and I, we had started our family, and we wanted to come back here to the place where my family has been at for multiple generations. My mother and my aunt here had already gotten started with Grapefull Sisters Vineyard, and we had gotten that business off the ground and started processing and trying to put in an RV park here. And with the county's help by bringing public water and sewer down the road, and also thanks to ATMC for bringing some phenomenal technology in the form of Wi-Fi and cable TV out here to the country, we were able to build CarrollWoods RV Park, and every year we've been able to expand.
That's awesome. I know you've expanded, and every year you're trying to add something new, you know, to keep it fresh and keep people coming back. And y'all actually have like people that come here all the time. You know, there's one guy you said was your first camper, and he still comes. So tell me about some of the people you have coming through here, and what do you have to offer? What's your big draw? Why come to Columbus County to camp?
Yeah, there's so much to offer here. Columbus County's got a lot, but then we're also in close proximity to the Brunswick County beaches. So they can be in Ocean Isle, they can be in Sunset, they can go down to Calabash and have a great meal, they can go down to the Little River and take the gambling boats out and enjoy there. And of course, North Myrtle Beach is just 17 miles away. We're 45 minutes off of I-95, so it's really convenient. And really one of the big draws is that they can be here in peaceful, quiet Guideway, North Carolina, with this very predictable big starry nights. And they can be here in all this predictability and great weather in the middle of the country, and then go out to all those things within about 20 minutes. And so that's one of the big reasons. And we get campers here from all over the world. Last week we had 3 separate campers in from Germany that didn't know each other, and there were 3 sets of Germans. We've had folks in from Glasgow, Scotland, people from Japan. We get tons of Canadians, and we love our Canadian friends. And then of course all over the United States. And then about 30% of our business is from locals, people that are 10 minutes, 15 minutes away, but they want to come out and spend the weekend at the vineyard, come taste some wine, or come to one of the activities that we have, and just get away from home and do something different.
Yeah, it's such a great local staycation kind of place, where if you live in Leland, or if you live in Oak Island, or wherever, even if you live in Calabash and you just want to drive the 30 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour, however away, you have a little slice of heaven here that you can relax in. It's so peaceful. Byron, tell me about the campsites and everything. I know you have a lot of amenities. They're very equipped with everything you need, and you also have facilities for bathrooms and things like that. So tell me about those.
Sure. So we've got everything that the modern camper coach needs, and we can handle the largest RVs. On average, our RV sites are 45 by 75 foot, which allows for very big motor coaches. All of our sites have 20, 30, and 50 amp. All of them have great tasting water, and we have a sewer at every single site. And those are kind of table stakes. Some of the things that set us apart. We've got a swimming pool and recreation activities in form of horseshoes and volleyball and badminton and fishing ponds and hiking trails, great Wi-Fi, cable TV at most of the sites, and then of course daily wine tastings. Folks really enjoy that, and those are all things that they can do right here on property without going anywhere. And then of course the playground that we call Eastern Carolina is at their fingertips, and just a short drive from so many different activities in our neighborhood.
Yeah, tell me about some of the events that you have going on all throughout the year. I know you have stuff going on during the summer, fall, all the time.
Absolutely. We try to do things that are not only fun to do, but also socially conscious as well. One that's coming to mind right in the beginning of June, this year's June 2nd, we're having our 4th annual Alzheimer's Festival, and that's a fundraiser where we have just a good time, a party, but we go and we try to raise money to help one of the hospices take care of us Alzheimer's patients. And we've been doing that 4 years. We lost my grandmother to Alzheimer's, and so it's something that is near and dear to our hearts. And I think we got 3 bluegrass bands this year. This year the theme is more the 60s, and doing hippie themed with it. Last year was a pirate themed, and we had a pirate wedding. We always have a lot of surprises and some things that we do that are kind of family favorites, like a cakewalk, and there's raffles and things that go on that day. But that's one thing we do every year. And then we've had, so many different concerts. Last year in our summer concert series, we did local musicians and just multiple different types, and that was through the summer. Every 4th of July, we have our annual water balloon fight, which is always a good time, and people look forward to that, and they come back every year. And for Memorial Day, we always come out and honor the troops and salute the flag. You know, just take a look at the website, and there's different kind of activities, and truly we're spontaneous too. We've had campers come up and say, boy, it'd be nice to have a bonfire, and we'll have a bonfire that night. We try to be reactive and spontaneous sometimes as well.
Yeah, it sounds like this is not just a campground, but it is a community.
Yes, sir.
Do you have guests that come and they hang out with each other and meet each other and meet new friends?
Yeah, a lot of campers travel in groups, and not only formalized groups, and we have many of those, especially our good neighbors, our coast-to-coast folks, our FMCA, Family Motor Coach Association. They bring in groups into here, and we love our groups when they come and visit. And then we have unofficial groups of just friends. 3 or 4 rigs will be traveling around the country together and having a great time and being that nomadic lifestyle, and those what we call full-timers, and that have sold their house and they're traveling around the country and enjoying their retirement. They band together often, and we love it when they come for a visit.
Yeah, Byron, I want to ask you about the Vineyard.
Sure.
Grapefull Sisters Vineyard.
Right.
I know it's your mother and aunt that run that. Tell me about how y'all are involved with that.
It's a symbiotic relationship. My wife and I, and we all look at this is the good Lord's property and business, and we manage it. And my wife and I, we run the campground and the cellar, which we're going to talk about. But the Vineyard is my mother and my aunt's endeavor, and we help out there. And of course, they make 9 different wines, do daily wine tastings every day, but Sunday from 1 till 6. And Amy will put on a wine tasting that you will never forget. They also have an inn there on property and an art gallery. And artists are always welcome here to come and bring their easel or their cameras or, whatever medium that they would like to use and produce art here on property. And that's a very common thing for artists to come out and produce and get inspired here on their property as well. But we make, as far as our wines go, in the 9 wines, we have a bone dry white, and it goes all the way to a sweet dessert red. They're all done with wines that are native to the United States, which we call muscadine. And aside that, Gino, we do 4 different types of grapes, from the Noble, Camille, Scuppernong, and wines are delicious, and we invite everybody to come on out and try them.
So Byron, we also have the cellar, which we're in front of. This is your office, event hall, all kinds of stuff, and you just completed construction on this recently.
Yes, sir, we sure did.
Yeah, we're actually going to talk to Christine, your wife, about the events, but just tell me real briefly, how long did it take you to build this?
Yeah, so 2017 was definitely a year of construction for us. Not only did we take on the doubling of the RV park, which we did that, we doubled the size of the RV park, but at the same time, we built a 17,400 foot seating capacity, a square foot building we call the cellar, and it's mainly to host special events here. Those memorial things such as weddings and birthday parties and class reunions, corporate events. And it's a really nice facility. It's got complete climate control. It's out here with great parking, and of course it's right across the street from the Vineyard, so that helps out too.
Yeah, we're actually going to be going to talk to your wife Christine now about the cellar and about all the events that you have able to host here.
Great.
I have Christine Carroll here with me at CarrollWoods RV Park and Grapefull Sisters Vineyard here in Guideway. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
So tell me where we are. What is this behind me? It looks like a little chapel.
Yes, this is our little wedding chapel, and we've got a lot of events on site. Weddings can be done either outdoors, or we have a new indoor facility as well to accommodate the bride's different choices that they would like.
Yeah, and then the cellar, of course, Byron touched on that. Tell me about the cellar and what does it take for somebody to book something there, and some of the what you offer there?
Well, the Cellar is this area's newest event center, and we offer a variety of options. We have a smaller room that would fit smaller groups for red hat parties or bridal showers, baby showers, that seats about 48 people. It also has a catering kitchen. Our brides, or any events really, can use the catering kitchen, and they don't have to worry about food minimums and things like that they would have at other locations. Then we have a large main events area. The seating capacity there is 285, and it has a variety of lighting options, string light options, and it's also equipped with the HVAC, as well as a lot of outlets for you know, DJ and photo booths, things like that as well.
And the HVAC, that sets you apart from other similar event centers in the area.
Yes, in this area here near, you know, near the coast here in North Myrtle Beach area, you know, August, September, that's very important. But it allows us to use the facility year-round, which is a great option.
Yeah, and then you also have little setup areas for brides and grooms to get the wedding party ready as well. Tell me about those.
We do. Our bridal suite is it's decorated kind of with the French theme. Has some great photo ops in there for our brides, and then the groom's changing area has everything the groom would need: mini fridge, foosball table, things like that as well. So some great options for both parties. Yeah.
Tell our viewers, you know, how do they get in touch with you if they want to book an event here at CarrollWoods?
We've got several different ways. We've got, of course, our Facebook, The Cellar at Grapefull Sisters Vineyard. Phone number 910-653-5538. They can also find us online at thecellargsv.com, and our Instagram, The Cellar Venue.
All right, Christine, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Byron, I've had such a great time meeting you and Christine and checking out CarrollWoods RV Park and Grapefull Sisters Vineyard. Byron, leave us with your contact information and where you can find you online and all that good stuff so people can come and book a trip.
Absolutely, yeah. Social media is definitely something we take time to communicate with our campers and our guests with. We have an Instagram page, and that's at CarrollWoods RV. Of course, Facebook's a wonderful thing. Please like us there. We, of course, take daily phone calls and walk-ins. The phone number is 910-653-5538. And as well, anytime anybody will stop over, we'd love to have guests.
All right, and where are you located? Because this is out here. It might seem like it's, you know, far away, but it's really not. It's just right here in Guideway. So tell them your address.
It is at 95 Dots Drive, Tabor City, North Carolina. We're about 10 miles to the southeast of Tabor City. So if you're going on Highway 904 between Ocean Isle Beach and Tabor City, we're about halfway in between those 2 points. And then right off Highway number 9, behind the former Black Bear Golf Course, so we're 4 miles from Highway number 9, makes us 17 miles out of North Myrtle Beach.
All right, so hopefully people will search you up and find out how to get here and come check it out. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. Thank you, sir.